Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well considering what we're going through currently. It's really mad, really crazy. Currently I'm self-isolating. I hope you guys are too. And I thought while we're going through this period, I'd just like to entertain with some videos and some fun fashion hot topics, just looking back on some great moments while we get through this thing. So as you probably know already, a lot of events have been cancelled, and as this channel is primarily a fashion focused channel, I thought I'd discuss one of the main events in fashion that everyone waits for every year that has been postponed until a later date. We don't know what the date will be yet. That's the Met Gala for 2020. It's officially not happening at the moment. Every year everyone wants to kind of see who's going to show up in what ridiculous outfit, and just everyone wants to have their opinion. But I thought instead I'd just give you my opinion on past looks, mainly my favourite looks from the last couple of years, and just go through what I've liked about each look, and also throw in some looks I haven't been that impressed with. First, I thought we'd start with last year, 2019. The theme was camp. I wouldn't say it's my favourite look, but I just like the fact that this artist was bold enough to do not one, not two, but 4 costume changes on the red carpet. That was Lady Gaga. She showed up in a very voluminous hot pink, I think it was like an overcoat cape dress, covered up with bows up to the neck on her head. And when she arrived, everyone thought that was the look she came for. It was camp enough, very over the top, but no, she unzipped this piece and revealed a asymmetric voluminous bustier black dress, which was really, really extravagant. Then the third change, she unzipped that dress to reveal a form-fitting, floor-length, like slip dress, and that was in a hot pink. Very much like this blazer. I'm wearing this in ode to Lady Gaga's look last year. I hope you guys noticed. For her last look, she revealed the Diamante bra and panties with tights and her signature platform shoes. Very, very Lady Gaga. To finish, and I just thought that was really bold. Love the 4 outfit changes. I don't know how the designer pulled it off. I think his name was Brandon Maxwell, but he definitely pulled it off. Another guest in attendance who really just delved deep into the camp theme was Zendaya. Last year she literally showed up as Cinderella. She had the blonde hair intact. She had the light up dress. I think it was all fitted with LED mechanisms, and it literally lit up when she went on the red carpet. It was amazing. I'm sure in person it was insane to see. When I first saw it, I just thought, okay, so she takes this as like a costume dress up thing. This is how she approached the Met Gala. It's not like a couture situation with Zendaya. But I loved it, and it definitely was camp. It took me a moment to get it, but it definitely was a camp look. Next up, I want to work J-Lo. She is always over the top in the best way. Personally, I just think her style is, the red carpet style that she has is unmatched. She showed up last year in dripping crystals. She had this amazing headpiece where it was just dripping crystals all over her face, and with her hair tucked in. She looked insane. I'm glad A-Rod stepped aside to let her get her moment on those stairs, because boy did she. Hailey Baldwin, she showed up last year in a baby doll pink backless gown. It was like she was channeling 60s, Bridget Bardot, it seemed, with her makeup look, very 60s-esque. Dark eyeliner, and then she had a black bow on her blonde hair, and I think it was a bouffant ponytail. She's young, she's in the early 20s, and I think it was glamorous, daring enough for the Met Gala, and also it played with the fact that she's still growing into her womanhood. Kendall and Kylie Jenner, they came in 2 opposing colours. I think Kylie was in purple, Kendall was in orange. I'm going to discuss Kendall's look because I think I was much more a fan of her look. She had bouffant feathers all around her, an asymmetric style, figure-hugging outfit, all embellished, and a fishtail end. One of my favourite looks from the Met Gala just in general was one that she rocked, I think it was in 2018. Kendall wore this Bardo jumpsuit custom designed by Virgil Abloh for Off-White, and it had sheer white gloves. My favourite part of the jumpsuit was the fact that the legs at the end, it was bootleg style, but each leg flared off like a train, like a wedding dress has a train. Each leg had a little train, which I thought was a nice detail. Gigi Hadid was another one who I believe embraced the theme, but again I just could not get with the look in its entirety. It was a mix of white and gold. The one thing that really put me off this look was she wore these really extended white eyelashes, I think the white was a bit overwhelming. So yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one. Cardi B looked insane. She went full out. She had like deep red dress on with this insane train that just took over the whole carpet. She basically looked like a red carpet. She's been to the Met Gala twice now and she's really hit the ball out of the park with each look. Next time, whenever the Met Gala does eventually come back around, I'd be excited to see what she brings. For 2019's Met Gala, I'm going to finish discussing Kim Kardashian's look. She showed up in this nude latex looking number and her waist looked like that. I don't know how big that is, but it was tiny. Exaggerating her hips. You could tell it took a lot of time to create. It was definitely a piece of art. It was styled to recreate her like a wet look, her coming on the beach, I believe. It's definitely what the Met Gala is supposed to be about in terms of a dramatic, like almost like a transformation. That's how I feel like you should take each theme each year if you're lucky enough to attend, and I think Kim Kardashian definitely embraced that. Continuing on with Kim K's looks for the Met Gala she's attended in the past, I would say my second favourite, aside from the wet look, was the kind of gold chainmail dress she wore, designed by Versace. I believe it was the year before. It was a very simple design, very complimentary on her figure. I think it had a bustier detail and some crosses embellished on the sides. Again, as I mentioned before, the theme was fashion and religion. It wasn't very much an example of really embracing the theme full force, but I still think she looked amazing. The one I was probably most not feeling from Kim K was when she showed up in a white, I think it was off the shoulder dress. It was very, very simple. It was just a bit of a waste of opportunity, really, if you're gonna decide to attend the Met Gala. One person that didn't attend the Met Gala last year that we all kind of missed her presence was Rihanna. Of course, she's the one person that I think always just leads the pack when it comes to daring looks for these type of events. My favourite look from Rihanna's was when she wore, it was like a take on the Bishop's look, and it had like the Bishop style hat, and she had those just the labutte ones that looked so painful to walk in. She looked amazing. I think that was 2018. She stood out from everyone that was there. To be honest, I like everything she's worn, but that would probably be my favourite look. Then my second favourite, it would probably have to be the Chinese year. She, again, just stole the show in that no one can forget that yellow cape she wore that just, it was too big for the car that she was sitting in, and when she got out, it extended miles and miles past her. But she just rocked it with such ease. I don't know how she did that. So that would be my second favourite. And what I like about each of Rihanna's looks is it's not just about the outfit. She really brings it when it comes to makeup. We all know now she's the founder of a hugely successful makeup brand, Fenty Beauty. She thinks about how to style her face also when it comes to these themes. When she wore her Bishop-esque look, she had like flushed pink cheeks, and I think she bleached her eyebrows. She had like a ice pink lip. The year of the Chinese theme, she had like a straight lip with her eyebrows and a beauty spot. Her hair was flicked to the sides. It was just, I love the details. I really elevated the look. Solange is another bold like style icon that I follow. Sometimes I can't get behind her looks, but I always appreciate the fact that she pushes herself. She pushes the envelope when it comes to style. She doesn't follow the grain. She always does her own thing, and the Met Gala is no exception. Last year, I'll admit, I didn't like, I think she showed up in like a puffer jacket ensemble. Wasn't a fan of that. But it might even be my favourite look from any Met Gala so far. A couple of years ago, Solange wore a couture strapless piece, and she had, I think it seemed like thigh-high latex boots, and she wore a gold arrow crown attached to the back of her head with a do-rag. Now, I love this look for so many reasons. I think that's the best way to stand out at events like these, fully representing your people and just your culture in general. I think it's so powerful, and she really did that. It was so unexpected, the whole do-rag thing at this couture event. You don't usually see that, you never really see that, so that was a plus for me. So that is all the looks I think I'm going to go through for this video in terms of the Met Gala. Let me know what you have liked. are looking at this event over the past few years in the comments below. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe and click on the notifications button so you can see when I post new ones, and I'll see you guys next time.